Hi everybody. I'm going to show you this dotted line yarn that I got from Lion Brand Yarn. If you've seen any of my videos or any of my patterns or anything, you might have picked up on the fact that I like speckled, multicolored yarn. I think that's probably my favorite kind of yarn. So I saw these. It's called Dotted Line. And I got 4 different colors. I think they had maybe 8. I'll have to double check and see. But this one's mostly like a pink and red. Pink ladies, called Pink Ladies. This one is Liberty, like red, white, and blue. This one is Lucky Charms, like purple, yellow, and green. And Flower Power. So these are the 4 that I got. And that one looks pretty. It's very pretty. It's really pretty just in the cake like this. So I wanted to review these. I haven't done anything with them yet. And see what they look like when they get worked up a little bit. It is a 2, weight 2, and it is 3.75 millimeter recommended crochet hook for crocheting. So it's variegated, multicolored, speckled. It's everything that I love in a yarn. It's also a smaller yarn, which is also great for a lot of different things. But one of the things I really like about it is you could put it in with other yarn at the same time, and you can just make all kinds of crazy stuff. That's what I like to do. So I'm going to work up some of these and see what they look like. So I don't have a 3.75 hook, but I have a 5. It's pretty close. I've got my other hook somewhere else right now. Just want to work some of this up and see what it looks like, and I'll do a double crochet. This one is pink at the start of it, and it's got a lot of pink, so I don't think it's going to get into another color. And something that I've started doing is, if you work into the back loop when you chain, okay, you've got a lot of times, like I used to just work into 1. If you turn it a little bit, see this back bump. Okay, this one right here. If you work into that one, I'll show you after I'm done doing some of these, your bottom of your piece will look a lot better. Because it looks like you worked into 2. And also it tends to make it more uniform at the bottom, I think. Get a few more of these. So you can see at the bottom, it's like a nice, so the top and the bottom look the same. And when I found out about this, I really loved it, so I thought I would share that. So instead of, sometimes when you work into 1 loop in your beginning chain, then you've got like a loose loop in there. If you do it this way, that doesn't happen. And then your ends look uniform. The bottom looks the same as the top. So that's the way I prefer to do it now. So I'm going to work up some of this and then I will show it to you. Alright, so I got this swatch, pretty decent sized swatch. I kept going because I wanted to, it started getting into this yellow from the pink, from the dotted pink into the yellow, so it's pink and yellow together in here. And then it's going to go to, oh, it's still pink and yellow. It's not just yellow, okay. So it's actually like mixed together, dotted. And then it's going to go into green. It's got a little bit of like a purple, blue. There's a lot of different colors in there. Some of them are just very subtle. But it was a little hard for me to stop. This is what I like about these kinds of yarns. You want to keep getting into the next color and seeing what it's going to look like, and what it's going to look like the way that you're crocheting it, and what it's going to look like in your piece, what it's going to look like next to the other color that you're crocheting. Because you don't have to just do a double crochet or a single crochet. You can do whatever you want with it. You can do all kinds of stitches and you can put them together however you want. So you can tell that it's going from the pink into a yellow and a pink, a dotted pink. So I probably would do this with a smaller crochet hook. It'll probably look better, especially if you're just doing it just with this yarn. Unless you wanted it more open, it's up to you. That's the great thing about crocheting. You can look at the recommendations and then you can just figure out how you want to do it. You do it however you want to do it. But I really do like this one. This is actually one that I would put with another yarn too. It's thin enough. Something that I was thinking about doing was actually putting like 2 of these together. They're definitely thin enough to do it. And maybe just coming up with some crazy color combinations, and who knows what it would look like. I might wind up doing that, so we'll see. But this is what it looks like. I hope you like this yarn. If you would like me to review a yarn because you're not sure about buying it, this one in particular, I did not see in the store either. It was on Lion Brand's website, and I probably was when they were having a sale, and I'm like, yeah, that's when I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna try it out, and I know I'm gonna like it because it's my kind of yarn. But I know a lot of times you don't want to buy something online and you've never really seen it before. You don't know what it feels like or what it's really going to look like, how it's really going to work up, and so you're hesitant to buy it. So if there is some yarn that you would like me to get and review, and I will crochet some up for you, we can look at it, and then you can see if it's a yarn that you would like, and then you can buy it with a little more confidence. Okay? Thank you.